Friends, welcome to channel Guidance from Divine. And in today's reading, we are connecting with the Divine Feminine and what do you need to know today. And it's also coming as the mysteries of the Divine Feminine. So I actually do not have a full clarity on which way Spirit is going to take the reading today, but it is definitely about what you need to know today. Okay, so let us do the zodiac as well. So maybe like after the reading, when I edit and create the thumbnail with Spirit's guidance, then I come to know many times about what is the complete picture as well. So for pile one, we have Capricorn, Taurus, Leo, and Sagittarius. For pile two, Libra, Pisces, Scorpio, and Gemini. For pile 3, Aquarius, Cancer, Virgo, and Aries. And the card for pile 1. So this is the White Witch Tarot, and this is only major arcana. So for pile 1, we have the Star. This is the Star for pile 1. For pile 2, we have the Sun. And for pile 3, we have the Fool. So these are the 3 piles. Friends, connect with the energies, connect with your guides. You can also take the help of the zodiac energies present. And today they are coming very strongly, so I feel that maybe we are going to find more on the zodiac side of the readings today. But the reading for today is what you need to know today, right now. It also covers some shadow aspects of the duality, the yin and yang, of the 3D nature of life, and along with the Divine Feminine. So that is what I know till now for what the reading is going to unfold. But it's going to be a very healing experience is what they're saying. Maybe some predictions also trying to come. We'll see in which pile they come. So this is pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. Pick your pile and I'll see you in your reading. Hello, my dear pile 1. Welcome to reading. If you picked up this beautiful card, the Star, or these zodiac signs of Taurus, Leo, Sagittarius, or Capricorn, then this is your reading. And in today's reading, we are connecting with the very higher aspect of the Divine Feminine, messages from the Divine Feminine for your Divine Feminine, and also what you need to know now with the reality, the timeline that you're living in. So there is a reading on the channel of jumping your highest timeline. I feel there is an important message for some of you waiting there, because that is coming very directly, clearly, as a message for you to begin with. So if you're called to, you can search in the description box below, or on the channel, or I will also remember to link it. I'll note it down in my notes here. And so starting with the reading, what I'm picking is the power of healing firstly, which is coming with the Star. Star seed energy is coming through. Wish upon a shooting star is also what I'm hearing. So a wish come true is also what comes ahead, lies ahead, is entering your timeline. Then there is emphasis on the hands. So which could be the healing aspect, like I'm a Reiki master, so maybe there is something to do with healing modality around Reiki, with your connection with a healing modality. And also the healing of your body. So we will see what that means, because they're showing me a specific deck for that specific message. So maybe around physical health, there is some more messages going to come. So we are connecting with a feminine energy. The flow is very feminine, and what is coming is going to be shown. So let us first connect with an archetype of the energy that they want to talk about, or the main, we can say the energy of the collective here for your message. What archetype the feminine wants to bring forward or want to talk about. So we have engineer. Okay. The light attribute is ability to give creative energy a practical expression, talent for designing resolutions to common dilemmas. And if in shadow, then it is reliance on mechanistic solutions without regard for emotional consequences. Okay, so this very much aligns with an imbalance of masculine and feminine energies, dear pile number one, because how they're showing is it is, I feel it is a conditioned mind, and like a stigma around that engineers have more logical and solution oriented masculine way um, associated with this archetype of engineer. I find it very different in my own understanding. But yes, the solution oriented process of an engineer is something which is coming from a masculine um, part of your energy field, which is not in alignment or not in balance with the divine feminine. So it's very solution oriented, is what I'm hearing. And with the creation energy of the divine feminine is going in imbalance. So that is where could be the reading going towards healing as well. That imbalances can be creating some imbalances leading into manifestations of where you're in need of some healing. Emotional body also going a bit out of balance. Um, yeah, the practical expression it talks about as engineer, but I'm hearing solution oriented is what they mean from the archetype. Then I'm just picking on the shadow aspect of if there's anything more. Yeah, that is more on the shadow is just continuing on the emotional body here. Okay, right. So let's just look at in continuation with alchemy as well. And for this deck, if I need, I will be reading from the book, because sometimes there are very specific channeled messages for some decks. So we have two cards actually. So we have 19, Autumn. Okay. And we have second one, Mars, number 5. Okay. So there is a specific message for someone to look at their Neptune, is what they're saying, because zodiac um, on the zodiac wheel, Neptune is in Aries right now, coming into Aries for the next till like 2038, 39. And with its association with the Mars energy of the masculine energy, engineer energy, is showing this emotional, the imbalance that we picked up is because of the Neptune placement in your zodiac. So that is one very specific message coming. It can be showing a little bit of ungrounded energy, more focus on the mind, less on the emotions. So that is where the feminine aspect is coming together to balance that. And also there is a need of let go with the autumn as well. Something is ready, ripe, in the right divine timing of let go. So there is a choice to allow it to happen. That is where the healing of the star card again comes. So it's very healing oriented, I have to say. It's focused on different aspects of where the imbalance is and how it's happening, but it's towards how the growth shows in terms of how healed you are, as a direct marker of how much of growth has happened in the emotional body is how it's coming with the divine feminine. Right. So if you still are finding structure in the reading, so let's continue. So this is the heart oracle. I think it is the heart oracle. Yeah. So from the divine feminine for pile 1, okay, we have again 3 cards, but I'm called to take the pink one. Okay. So we have the journey. Nothing is as it seems, being true to yourself. So we need to, in this deck, we need to look at a good look have a good look at the art which comes through. So there are a lot of things, like we have the same star in starfish sitting here. We have a lotus, which is opening wolf. And this is really feeling like the heart of the existence, the unfolding of this flower coming. Then we have a goose, goose, sorry, which is a white bird sitting with spread wings. I feel this is a pearl, but it's like a flower again with a bud. This is looking like the human eye to me. Then we have the bee, honeycomb, the water, and the message, the journey, nothing is as it seems, being true to yourself. So this is where if we picked up the masculine aspect as how the engineer card was bringing us, this is the connection of the divine feminine as a guidance for your divine masculine to work on, see yourself as enough, and the solution oriented approach, or the logical, let's say, if we were picking up, to let go of some of that and bring in the energy of alignment of Neptune in Aries, because it's a very water sign, it's a very spiritual, emotional sign. A lot of healing happens in the house where Neptune is. And it's very generational, so it stays in one zodiac sign for like 14 years. And Neptune is an energy which is coming in some of my readings on other channel as well. So I feel here also there is this connection where your alignment of the masculine and feminine has to happen in the house where your Neptune sign is. Maybe it is in one of, if it is in one of these zodiac signs, then it is more important. But to align with the energy of the fire, Mars in Aries, with the spirituality, the water element, the emotional aspect of Neptune. That is how the balance is coming, and that is what a healed state is. That is what the harmonious state is. So the let go here has to happen around some kind of a self-worth and a prejudgment as well, that like solution oriented, you have a solution in mind and then you work on it, but rather to work on something, follow the guidance and see what the solution looks like not to go in that predictive way of like nothing is as it seems. So that is where this message lies, very deep rooted with this card Tipal 1. I'm also hearing like to come in full realization of the strength you have can happen when the divine masculine and divine feminine aspects are coming together hand in hand in this state of harmony, in this state of balance. So maybe the solution oriented approach is going to bring that solution in reality when this balance comes. So maybe there is more emphasis, more like a balance they're showing me. There is more weight on prioritizing the masculine way of doing things, but it needs a structure which is more feminine, a little feminine as well. Okay. This is the next deck. This is the deck of Devas. I don't feel the book for these today, but yes, the color and the energy, it's all very fiery, and also along with the fire element, very sacral chakra, the feminine energy oriented as well. This we might need the book later, but I'm seeing the heart chakra here. I'm also seeing a mushroom growing. This is number 67, which is 13, energy of transformation. I'm seeing the growth of the seedling. Also a portal energy in your heart chakra. And I'm also seeing like, if you see these three fork-like structure here. But it looks like something is scraping. It looks like scratching something on the heart space. So I feel there is this, there are a lot of messages in this. The first one is your heart is a portal only if the feminine has access to it, is one message. Mushrooms and the seedling growth is talking about the transformation which is going to happen or can happen. If you are solution oriented in the masculine way, then the growth that lies here, the potential is with the feminine aspect in the heart space, how heart can help you grow. But also the scraping feeling, like I could hear nails like being scraped on like a metal surface, something like that. It's a very sharp sound that is coming of scraping. So I feel that there is some kind of I don't want to sound it like harsh, but there is some kind of rigidness that metal feeling is around the heart space. So there is some kind of lack of flexibility, we can say it, not as just rigid, but there is some lack of flexibility which has happened in the heart space, where the emotions have really hardened and like they're really frozen in time, and they need to be thawed, and they need to be released, come back into the flowy, watery state. Um, and the scraping surface is the desperate effort of the feminine. Oh, she's trying to scrape and open this space and let the energies flow, and let this new birth transformation come out of this portal and take part in this expansion, this reality of the life that you are living, Palwan. So there are a lot of deep, meaningful, subconscious messages here. I recommend have a good look at this card again and see what comes through to you as well, because the collective here on Guidance from Divine is so intuitive, such high vibrational souls that I'm sure you pick more messages than I do. So I would love to hear in comment box as well if you would like to share what else you picked up from this energy. Mushroom is bringing me this energy of um, the environment, which is very tropical, like very humid inside. So there's a lot of potential of growth here, but then the outside has hardened. That is how the contrast is coming. The capability, remember, which we were picking up before, it is there, but with the flow of this melted ice or this metal which has been removed, and then it takes over. It takes over in the sense, comes in realization with the whole full potential. So masculine is just trying and trying and trying and not able to bring it to existence, as if because the feminine energy has a role play in this part, in this healing aspect, in the full potential of this, whatever the solution or whatever the engineer archetype is working towards. There is also importance of praying, I feel, to connect with pray. If you pray, then that also gives you this access of heart space very quickly. So praying is something which is highly recommended for Balwan to access some of the, in connection with Divine Feminine. The starseed energy is coming like, all right, it's not very specific, any star lineage coming, but yes, Pleiadians are definitely coming very strongly out of all of them. So maybe you have a connection with Pleiadians. There is Arcturians also coming, who are specifically coming for the healing archetype. Like if the modality you were thinking, like let's say Reiki, when I said, then that connection is very strong with Arcturians if you want to pursue that as a star seed. Then we have number 42, home. May your body be where a harmonious balance of love, strength, light, and pleasure lives. Right. So this so clearly looks like the energy of harmony. How content, peaceful, and harmonious she is in her own body, in her own space in life where she finds herself, the divine feminine. But here, the whole message also comes with the union of the balance and the harmony of your masculine energies and the feminine energies, showing you a glimpse of the reality that lies ahead. So this is where the feminine starts feeling home with the masculine. So yeah, there is just mainly 2-3 messages which are coming, but they are very oriented in the balance between not only the duality of the masculine and feminine aspect, but also like the yin and yang, shadow and light. So in whichever way this is reflecting, according to your zodiac chart, they're saying that if you look at your natal chart, you will find more information around this balance and the harmony which is coming. But there is really feeling full here, feeling very content here with what you have, very satisfied with what you have. Right. So we also were channeling in introduction the mysteries, some kind of mysteries of the divine feminine. Let's see what comes through. We have number 6, the call. Okay. So this is coming with the mystery of like the prediction uh, as a calling. It could be a news, a message could be coming your way, a letter, or some kind of news, which can bring the need to connect with the divine feminine more. Masculine energies may not be very good at dealing with the call, because it is the expertise, it is the field of the divine feminine, where the creation, the love, the healing, the nurturing, the heart space, all those things, it does look like a domain of the feminine mainly, with the card spread. But you are in more connection with the archetype here. Sorry about that, there was someone at the door. So moving on further into the reading, let us continue with this deck. It's a very direct message, like it sometimes also feels like the energy of a plead, like a request from the feminine to the masculine. So it's very dependent, like it's on the very specific life situations that is happening for the collective, but that is where the approach and the healing lies in. So we have fetus, new. We have a confirmation of this growth energy that we were picking before with fetus. So something new can also, this call, this message can also result in something new to manifest as a prediction. We have co-evolution, flower and rock. And this is exactly how they're showing the balance that we have been talking, like channeling from the start of the reading of the masculine and the feminine. The balance between something like a rock and completely very opposite like flower. And again, the colors are very matching of the flower. I forgot the name of this flower. I had it once, and it's a very beautiful, pretty flower, very fragile as well to grow. So this is very much like the depiction of the feminine energies and the masculine energies, but they both are purposeful in their own way. The approaches are required in their own way for the evolution, for moving forward together. So there is this request of like togetherness as well, with the handling of the situations and decisions as well. Okay. But it's really much to do with you and your feminine and masculine aspects. It's not coming as like relationship energy, or that can be a bit more. Some detail can be available through a specific relationship through your natal chart around the Neptune energy. More findings there. Then we have life force, channel. This is the confirmation for the Reiki modality, learning, healing modality, which we picked up before. So it very much feels like, dear Palwan, I'll say it very openly now, because this card has given me the confidence to say it. So it is a healer archetype. Your archetype in pile 1 is a healer archetype who is more gone in the approach of the engineer archetype, and that is where the imbalances are coming. So you may have to focus a bit more on this healing aspect, in which way this modality is coming. It could be in the sense of evolution, it could be a very primate like energy, like the survival energy of solution oriented things, of dealing, taking charge on things. But now there is a need of the feminine approach to take part in your life, in your reality. Okay, so I'll give you one message from this deck, and then we will see if there are some tarot messages that want to come through. Okay, it's again very green. I express my creativity. So this is the direct message, very clearly from your feminine. I want to express my creativity, and my unique and creative talents and abilities flow through me and are expressed in deeply satisfying ways. My creativity is always in demand. So that is where the insecurity also a bit is covered. If the approach changes to feminine, if something new is birthing, if this heart is melting and into the flow state, there is still demand for this kind of work, is what is coming. And I see this hat, but it looks like a UFO to me. Like from a distance, it also comes across as a UFO, as a star seed. So maybe connection with the Arcturian and the Pleiadians that we picked up before can also be a message that the feminine can bring this connection. Maybe she's already in connection. That is where she is connected with the star seed, along with the for the healing aspect of it. But if this connection happens, then it's a very different reality which is going to come through. I'm reminded of the other deck of the physical health. Let's just pull a card from that, and then we will move on to tarot. So this is the deck, and look, it also has a heart on it, but this is major arcana of this tarot deck, and it will give you a message of the organ or the body part where you need some attention. So we have the spleen, number 14, as temperance healing. You got the healing card. Wow. So for spleen, there is a healing modality which is very specifically coming along with Reiki for you, is the pranic healing, and also the color therapy, which as a subset of or along with pranic healing is coming. And there is in Reiki, I teach about the spleen, where cleansing is required, where a lot of energy cords come in spleen and starts affecting our health. So that is a clearing that is also required, like energy cords in this spleen, which is a very direct reflection of this masculine way as well, solution oriented as well with the spleen. Yeah. So have some focus attention on the health which comes through when spleen is, let's say, going into imbalance or is under stress. Let's go to the tarot now. So we have the good tarot. So I'm not picking many messages from tarot, but yes. Okay. We have 10 of Cups. Beautiful. Queen of Wands, the Queen of Fire. And this is the 4 of Cups, 4 of Water. So this is really coming through as the whole accumulation of the whole message here for you, pile 1. Taking things, this reading, this energy, this message, though it has been really repeating as one, for me, I feel that everything is pointed to just 1 or 2 messages in the whole reading. It was the emphasis of the importance for this message to come through is very high, from the priority of the spirit team which is present here, your divine feminine which is present here. So this is an opportunity, how this pearl, and we had the pearl here as well, if you remember in this card. This card actually wants to come back again in the reading with the messages. So this pearl is exactly here as the opportunity which is coming. The eye to see this opportunity. And then with the 10 of Cups here, the lotus, it's a bud here and it's a bloom here. So here it's giving the vibration of the birth energy, the new energy with the new buds coming. Once one basic foundational opening of this lotus happens in your heart chakra here, once this blooms, then a lot of new positive connections, positive outcomes are predicted by spirit. So that is how this energy is progressing. With the laughing Buddha, it's a very energy of fulfillment, content, happiness, groundedness. That kind of energy is coming in the emotional body because it's a cup card, 10 of Cups. Along the lines of the family and connections, relationships. And with Queen of Fire, this is really showing what the divine feminine can be. So she is already like this, but if she brings this light, this connection to the heart space, that is where the strength of your energy field, your manifested reality, how you function, how you manifest your life, your timelines comes through. So having a look at that timeline energy read of another reading can also be very beneficial as your next reading to look for. So that's why I'm not giving you a next reading card like I give in the normal readings, because that feels like is your next reading today, which was, I feel, was the first one which came through as the first message. And also looking at what Neptune is doing along with Mars and the zodiac signs can also show you more clarity on a specific relationship if you're inquiring around in the outside manifested reality, but it's very much inner message that has come through pile one. So very beautiful reading. I really advise to look at these two cards again by going back maybe in the video, collecting more messages, remember, so that you can remember the guidance, what it means. But these two cards, just to look at them, will give you more and more insights. It's really about insights from the divine feminine around the harmony and the balance. So that was your reading, Maria and Palwan. I would also like to remind you the 5-minute Reiki session that is at the end, where you can release what you have found today as an intention and experience Reiki healing if you're interested into, because of the high vibrational presence of the collective of channel guidance from divine. The energy through the Reiki grid, which comes for your healing, is also very high. The flow is immense, and sometimes 5 minutes feel very strong when I'm channeling that energy. So you looking into the Reiki modality can give you can be an opportunity for you to look at how Reiki feels and experience if you have not experienced it before. If it is the first time with Reiki energy, then I would like you to know that it's beyond space and time. It cannot harm you. It always works on your behalf for your highest good. So, and any time, number of times, you can use this Reiki healing space by going to the video again and again with whatever intention you want to release and ask for healing. So it works both ways, the Reiki grid. And this is Holy Fire Reiki grid, so which is very, very evolved consciousness of Reiki energy, very high vibrational indeed. So have a try at that, experience it, look how it feels like, and you can go and look at the next reading. I will link it in the description box. So this was your reading, my dear Palman. Take care, connect with your divine feminine, and reach into the harmonious, balanced state, resulting in this beautiful open heart space and a loving, manifested reality, your highest timeline. Good luck. Take care. Bye-bye. Hello, my dear Paltu. Welcome to reading. If you picked up this beautiful major arcana card, the Sun, or the zodiac signs of Gemini, Libra, Scorpio, or Pisces, then this is your reading. And in today's reading, we are receiving messages from your divine feminine aspect, your divine feminine, and for and from the divine feminine, and what you need to know now. So the energy of pile 2 feels very different than pile 1. So let us see what comes across. The first message is bringing the light in, healing the divine feminine, definitely, as bringing that light in. But there is also a prediction of a news coming of a conception, like a new baby in the family, a new addition in the family, a new, like even as a project or work, something like creation of a new idea as well, but in the feminine aspect of creation, which requires a lot of nurturing and protection and that support for it to grow and expand. I'm also seeing aura cleanse for some, because the aura is in process of expansion. So there is some need of cleansing, aura protection, or healthy boundaries. especially through the solar plexus chakra for many of you in the collective here today. There is also this emphasis on seeing what others are not able to see. So I feel it could be talking about maybe clairvoyance, which is coming as a result of this expansion work happening, or some insights coming for this idea, or this idea coming from this direct download from your spirit team or your connection with them. Yeah, seeing what others don't see. Okay, let's continue. So this is the deck of archetypes. So we are going to tap into the archetypal energy that the divine feminine, the divine feminine aspect, or your divine feminine, in whichever way for or from this message is, wants to talk about. The archetype for pile 2, please. Thank you. We have very gentle energy, like it's very gentle the way energy is flowing. It's very calm and soothing flow of the creativity, the creative energy. Yes, look, that is why, because it is the archetype God. So with light attributes, we have benevolence and compassion, recognizing the eternal force within yourself and others. And in the shadow attributes, we have despotism and cruelty, using power to control people. And this very strongly comes to me as Archangel Michael energy and Archangel Gabriel energy. So Archangel Gabriel, as many of you know, is the messenger of God, as how we understand his name. So these two archangels might be very closely connected, or you connect with them and work with them. And I'm noticing how the light changes. Like, it doesn't happen every time, but it becomes like an orange tint in the screen. So I feel there is something with this, because the card is also very similar to the tint. The halo is very similar to the tint, which just happened. It's not happening now, but yeah, okay. We'll pick up on that message when it comes through. So the archetype of God with the energy of compassion, and also this eternal force which they're saying here, is about the energy of passion. So following your passion, and this is taking me directly to a message of the channeler Daryl Anka, through whom the extraterrestrial channeling happens of Bashar. So yeah, look, it happened. Yeah. So I feel there is a connection in some of the messages that come through Bashar for you. Maybe if you have not listened to him, inquiring about him, or finding about his teaching, especially around follow your passion, what he teaches about is something which is also coming as a guidance for you here. Yeah, I feel the energy is very, very peaceful and calm. Even how the messages are coming is very slow and easy. And yeah, let's see. So we have, yes, Earth's heart over Terra, number 52. So the balance, 5 into 52 is 7. So there is a very deep rooted connection, just how this beautiful rosebud is within the crust of Earth and protected. This is the representation of the Earth connection with your heart space. The depth in the heart is, there's something blooming in the bottoms of the heart space, very deep space from your heart space, something is rising. And that is where this energy of very calm and subtle and very peaceful vibration of flow of creation is coming from very deep space in heart space. That is where the conception, the creation is also coming with this space. And connection with Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel. Gabriel specifically is coming because of the two water signs present here, the Scorpio and the Pisces. And with the elements, water connection is strong, and through which, because Archangel Gabriel is the archangel of water. So that connection is coming strongly, and Archangel Michael is coming with this very higher aspect, very close to God, like guidance you're connected with, protection you have, the work happening in your aura, in your heart space, and follow the passion, which is beyond the desire aspects of the ego extensions, the ego aspects of the personality. Very, very beautiful, deep, grounded, very high vibrational energy. Okay, so let's connect with some more of high dimensional energies. Like, this is a very high vibrational deck. This is the deck of the Devas. And after buying it, during the process of buying it, I found that it's not a very readily available deck. The creator herself starts a communication with you, email, and she wants to know how you came about it, because she doesn't market it and those kind of things. So I feel that there is very deep messages and very channeled, specific, strong, high vibrational guidance which comes through this deck, and it's very befitting for your very fitting for your vibration and your pile as well, pile 2. So let's see. Thank you. So we have number 31. Now I'm seeing the presence of an angel here. Firstly, I'm also seeing Ascended Master Buddha's presence. I'm also picking the energy of Pluto and your zodiac. And I'm also picking the same message again, repeated as from the aura. So there is a lot of work happening in the aura, but because of that, the need of cleansing, because something is rising, just how from the depths, something is rising, coming into the light, the sun, the light is reaching very, very deep within layers, is how it is coming. Let's keep it on this side so that it's more visible. Sorry about that. Okay. What else is coming through? I feel there is one more message of protection coming from your guardian angel. That you're under the protection, this protected space, very cherished and protected by your angels, and specifically your guardian angel, then Archangel Michael, Gabriel. So many high vibrational energies present with your pile 2. And this is a lot to do with the divine feminine message that we were picking before, because of the heart space. So that is where the similarity between the pile 1 and 2 comes through, but in a different way, with the feel of the energy, the vibration, with what the guidance was coming. So there is a lot of work that has already happened here in your heart space. A lot of divine feminine healing has happened, and something new is blooming and is coming out in a very protected space. So that creation, the conception, the new idea, or wherever this energy was resonating with your reading, has to do as a direct result of this expansion in your heart space, which is also reflecting in the aura, in the clairvoyance which is coming. So very blessed space, a lot of blessings coming in your reading pile 2. Okay. So for this transformation and the balance and the beautiful work that you have done, let's inquire a bit more about if we can know something about this work and what lies ahead, or any guidance for it. We have number 9, and it says dream state. The dream state. So there is again this emphasis on your third eye, with your clairvoyance, with your dream state. There is a lot happening in your dreams, in your astral. It could be that astral projection is one thing. It comes through with different names, like some say it like feel it or understand it as out of body experiences. Some say astral travel, astral projection, but they all are very similar, the same thing which happens. But it's a very wide subject because of the different experiences which come from different people. So there is no one hard set way of astral projection and leaving the body and traveling during the night. So there is a lot happening. A lot of work is happening already in the dream state, in the astral world, which is an emotional world. But there is more coming ahead. So maybe a control over, to be able to leave the body and have astral projection, is something which can be also coming with this aura expansion and the clairvoyance, where this blessing is after this heart space expansion. So a lot of beautiful work you have done, definitely. Pile 2 is reflecting in the kind of messages and the energies coming through. So let us see. I'm picking a message on boosting your confidence as well, because solar plexus is also involved. So with the protection and the cleansing, solar plexus is involved with that, because solar plexus is the first line of barrier, like our skin is in our defense system, which picks up the energy of the other energy field. So sensitivity increase in that, confidence, then sense of willpower, all that enhancing. But also the need to clear, cleanse, and have strong protective boundaries is also coming through your solar plexus. So these predictions are really, I'm just channeling them. I'm just seeing them rather than any cards coming for them. But let's see what else. Okay, thank you, Spirit. We have winter, look within. Okay. It may feel like hermit energy, but it's actually not. It's more about, as it says, like looking inside, the insight, which we did pick up. I think I did channel something like that before. That's the thing. I find it hard to remember what I was saying, because I wasn't thinking when I was saying it. I was just saying it as a channeling. I feel there was this message of insight, like a new idea. I feel that was coming through. So that is coming specifically around work. Winter is the season where it is most important, when this idea will come into, you can say, in your energy field, or when to receive it or start working on it, in whichever way this creation energy is playing with this new idea, the conception. The good news also is the winter season is important around any kind of positive news coming your way, with the aspect of the creation of the divine feminine. Then also there is this change in perspective is coming, like when I said the hermit mode. So hermit mode is taken as like a quiet alone time, in stillness and in solitude. But here there is some change coming, that you will be, because of the changes in your heart space, the expansion and ascension upgrades coming, happening for you, you will be able to access and stay very grounded, even in the middle of the, like a storm. So you'll be the eye of the storm, is what I'm hearing. So there is a level of stillness that is coming in your energy field, which will always point to things inside. Lot of inner work will always be happening, no matter where you are, what's happening, because the level of connection and the vibration that you have around your heart space. Yeah, always staying connected, always staying in your heart space. Okay. Then we have first quarter, take action. So this is the message to work with moon energies, moon cycles, and specifically making use of the productive time of action during the first quarter of the moon cycle. That is something very important coming for the project, or wherever this need of action lies in your work. Yeah, it is a very different feeling and a very different spread than the rest of the piles, I feel. Do one more. We have actually two. There's one shuffle more. We have waning crescent, recharge your energy. So this is again the emphasis of the moon cycle coming, of taking the action, but equally important is the rest as well, which should be more targeted when the moon is in the waning crescent phase. So many of my collective here are aware of how to work with moon cycle, but here there is something new is being added in that wisdom and knowledge that you have this relationship with the moon. So wherever this energy is asking for your action in whichever part of your life, let it be the physical, spiritual, mental, emotional, wherever you feel this action, it should be oriented in this first quarter. And then in the waning crescent, You have to focus on staying grounded and aligned and giving that much needed rest. So it's very much clearly giving you a plan as if how to do it. And then we have red jasper, find tranquility. Red jasper energy is also very grounding, root chakra energy, and it's really helping in connection with the shadow attribute. So there's a small side note like message coming with the shadow attribute of using power to control people, that if you find a shadow aspect which is on these lines, let's say you find yourself in an ego aspect which is behaving in a certain way around control, may or may not around people. It can also be like look within, so your control, trying to control you. In that, red jasper can help you if you work with this crystal, with this shadow aspect. Beautiful. What a lovely, beautiful reading. Ampal too. Okay. So there is this mystery of the woman kind of a message also was I was channeling in when I sat down to see what is coming through. So I feel not only for the woman, like it's for the both genders, because we all have divine feminine and divine masculine. But there is a sense of mystery which is opening, especially for the gender, female gender here. It could be a very specific, unique message because of the heart space expanding here and connecting for that message, connecting with the energy of rose, having a rose around you, or smelling a rose, looking at like having a screensaver of rose. That's also I'm seeing. And I'm also seeing like pearls with that rose. So that energy can help the gender female more in connection with their heart space. So we have the Isle of Women. Yeah, so there is this mystery of women, definitely. Women's mysteries. Oh, wow. It says women's mysteries. I just happened to see. Thank you, Spirit, for the confirmation. So I was channeling like this mystery of women, that kind of a message. So this is definitely coming together. There is this prediction of conception here as this pregnant female who's carrying a baby. But I feel there is this healing aspect, which is the totality of this message. Yeah, there is this vibration of abundance coming with 17, number 8. A difficult period is coming to an end, is also what I'm hearing. End of a difficult era. Then there is also a presence of female ancestors. And I'm asked to fix the light. Okay, 1 second. I hope this helps because I don't know if it was you, one of the viewers I heard, or the guides. This is just fix the light. Can't see it. Okay. I hope you can see because, yeah, I should be all right. So, Spirit, can you please remind us where were we? Yes, women mysteries. Definitely. Thank you. So we were talking about the ancestors in this women mysteries with the divine feminine. So here, this message is for both the genders. It's not about a man or a woman or any other gender that you relate, associate with, identify with, sorry. But here, these are the female ancestors bringing in, it's more appropriate to say like the feminine wisdom, not as the female ancestors. So this is the feminine wisdom represented here. And some of them are helping you channel. Some are bringing gift, like how she's holding this little ball of fire, like the sun energy. Some are helping you conceive, literally, with blessings on your womb. Some are helping you bring that idea. Some are helping with the insights. So there is a lot of this woman mystery, which is coming forward through the feminine wisdom of the ancestors. Very, very beautiful energies. Okay, I'm just asking for which pile they want to. Yes, the heart one. Thank you. They were reminding me. So this is a very high vibrational message which is coming through. They're just letting you know. Okay. So we have communion, protective frequencies. Wow. So it is important to look at the art, the imagery of the card here. So this is the sun shining here with it like a sun card. This is the protected space where you are traveling towards light with ancestors, with soul tribe, with a lot of guidance, direction, and protection. So this is very literal the communion which is happening, the coming together. And this coming together is happening at the soul level. It's happening at the vibrational, the frequency of the souls, which are compatible with each other. So I feel there is a prediction around a new set of people, or like with the new work that you're about to start, the insight energy that we picked up. I feel there is a new structure in your, can't say social circle, but yes, new people coming in the life. So new faces coming, definitely. It's not about the relationship becoming better, but yes, the compatibility of the vibration of some people has been outgrown, is changed because of your work happening, the heart space expanding, and that brings in your new compatibility with the new set of vibration of people. And that also includes some ancestors which were not available, in the sense that their vibration and what they had to teach and pass on, you were not the right vibration and the compatible frequency to receive it and hold it in your vessel, and now you are. So it could be ancestors, new ancestors, guides. In your spirit team, you might feel some changes. In your 3D physical reality, there might be some new faces coming. Beautiful. Well, let's give you a message from this, and then we'll move on to tarot. Thank you. Very gentle energy. We have my thoughts are creative. So the manifestation power of alignment of your heart space with your headspace, like with your mind, your thoughts, mental body in connection with heart space. And this is where the clairvoyance again is coming, with the connection of creating, follow the passion energy. I say out to every negative thought that comes to my mind, no person, place, or thing has any power over me, for I am the only thinker in my mind. I create my own reality and everyone in it. This is a beautiful message that can also be used as an affirmation from your spirit. Whenever you're feeling you need to channel this energy of creation in a more focused way, in a more protected way. And I'm seeing a fox guide here, and a beaver as well. I'm also seeing a platypus. So maybe some animal guide is trying to connect with you or is going to come your way. Pile 2. So please be aware of that. Color red is again bringing the energy to red jasper of grounding. So maybe connecting your red jasper with your animal spirit guide can help you stay grounded and be in connection with this creative energy, because the importance of that aura expansion, the protective space, these protective frequencies, this is where they want to take you into this creative project or this creation. And that is where the divine feminine aspect is involved in your reading, because it is the creation energy, which is the divine feminine who creates. And that is where everything comes together in a protected, expanded state. Beautiful. Very, very, very nice. Okay, they're asking me to change the tarot deck for you. So it's a different tarot deck they're asking. Let me quickly grab it. So the tarot deck that I have got is from the animal spirit, but I also before that have been shown a deck from your animal spirit guides to give you a message. So there is some connection which is coming through your animal spirit team, a new guide it can be. They're talking about a new structure that they want to build with you. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. I'm feeling just the presence of fox very strongly. but there is a new structure they want to help you build with. Okay, so we have pronghorn action. We had to take action here in first quarter. So these energies we will connect after we have received the message. So now is the time to act. Opportunities are here. Move forward with confidence. Your talents will always help you land on the pinnacle. Your quick wit and keen sense will lead you to success. So there is this message of the time is right now. Act on it and bring this thing into creation. Especially with first quarter of the moon, you connect with the pronghorn specific guide, maybe, or animal spirit guides, and they will help you push that forward to stay in alignment with what needs to be created. So that creation message which I was channeling is very spot on with the message here of action as well, that the time is now and let us help you build it. Beautiful. Yeah, so a lot of ancestors, high vibrational archangels, angels, guardian angel, animal spirit guides, a lot of support, and the soul tribe, new as well, which are coming, are all very connected and supportive. Very blessed. Very blessed you are, Paltu. I'm so happy for you. Well done. It's reaping the rewards time. And how you're staying grounded with this card when you picked up. It was just amazing with the energy of Red Jasper. Very powerful souls. Thank you for being here, Palchu. I'm very grateful for your presence, being a part of the collective. So we have 3 of Pentacles. We don't want to read it reverse. They're saying, okay, so it's 3 of Pentacles. They are acknowledging, in continuation with the message, how I was praising and celebrating your work. That is the celebration for the connection with the guidance, the mountain that you have climbed, like the pinnacle, which they were talking about here. So they're also saying like this work is still continuing. It is not something like an end of something. Soul journey still continues after this growth. But yes, we work together. We work with guidance with each other. Yeah, then we have 8 of Cups. So this forward coming journey, as the prediction is showing, some more let go of emotional releases. Yeah, you'll be able to better see the hindsight of it. What does that mean? You better see the hindsight of it. Okay, so that is what is coming with this let go. Okay, I've asked to shuffle again. Some cards came through, but I feel let's keep this one and shuffle again. So we have 2 of Wands. It's again a very positive expansion on this work. So yes, some messages are very directly channeled, friends. I also do not recall them once I have channeled them. So please be aware of the hindsight thing which they said, because this is the prediction of the journey, the work that lies ahead around let go. And this is the blessing. And the animal spirit guide is directly overseeing or looking this work ahead, the building, like a restructure. I think it was the structure, something which they said, building it again. So there is some message there. And then we have, yes, the new start, the Fool. So really taking this leap of faith, you're ready for this new start. It is like a new chapter on your soul growth coming through. And I feel this new start very much brings a lot of insights and this guidance in your astral projection and its capabilities. Definitely very, very strongly protected. Like I'm seeing the 2 of Swords there, that the eyes are covered, but you're so prepared that you can fight with 2 swords at the same time, like a warrior. So very, very clear. Again, clairvoyance there. Then we have Father of Wands. So this is now where the message leans a bit in connection with the communion of the divine masculine. So what they're saying is that now a lot of work and healing has happened on the divine feminine aspect. Now we are going to look into the masculine aspect of things along with the heart space. So yeah, there is a sense of not able to see strongly and clearly the visibility in the beginning, but it'll come through. Oh yes, look, it'll come through. So the bottom energy is 10 of Wands. So it may feel a little heavy to start with this work, but they are giving you the support and the confirmation that worry not, we are here, we are seeing this all, and we'll help you carry the weight. We will show you what to drop, let go, and lighten this weight. So along with the creation energy, this is a bit more aspect of showing you the work which lies ahead on your masculine aspect healing in the coming times. Okay, let's have a final card, please. I'm not feeling that, sorry. Can I have it again? Okay, they're giving me 3. Yeah, so we have 6 of Cups, and we have a 3 of Wands, and we have 10 of Pentacles. So all very positive outcomes, and that is why I was laughing. Like, they gave me one card, I missed it, but now they have given the same message thrice. So this healing, the only extended aspect which I'm picking from the cards is the inner child. So there is some healing which is also has partially happened in your inner child healing, and this divine masculine will also require some work on inner child. So that really you have to take it as it resonates, because that is exactly just how they're showing me. But it is very subconscious energy is what they're saying in the emotional aspect of it. Where the heaviness comes from is the subconscious, is what they're saying. That's why this let go has to be really clearly targeted in a way, because the divine masculine aspect has to be involved with the subconscious energy and some inner child energy, so that it can be let go. It can happen. And with this is a very protected space, beautiful predictions of 10 of Pentacles, and this sitting on the Fool card and the Ancestor as well, the 10 of Pentacles. So beautiful positive confirmation from ancestral blessings, and also blessings you're creating for the future generations, for the bloodline. So that was a very wonderful reading, my dear Pal, too. Now they're asking me to give you your final card, which is from the collection of the readings on the channel. So these are all the readings on the channel, and I will ask your spirit team and your ancestors to give you the next reading that they want you to see as like a continuation of this message, or some more information that you're in need of. So if you're called to, you can go and have a look at this reading, which is Jupiter retrograde, all zodiac predictions. So the guidance here is that if you are watching this video, focus on either all 4 of them or which one is calling you. I'm more inclined for the Scorpio and the Pisces, and the Pluto energy, which we picked up before. So they're reminding, check in your natal chart where your Pluto is, and in that zodiac, check for the Jupiter retrograde reading. So that is another clue for some more messages coming through. So this was your beautiful reading, pile 2. I would also like to remind you about the 5-minute Reiki session at the end of the reading. A very beautiful space to connect, heal, and release what is ready to be released, what has served its purpose. So you can also ask to receive healing. The Reiki grid work both ways. And because of such high vibrational souls present as a part of the collective of guidance from divine, so when I channel this Reiki energy for the grid, through the grid, it's a very high vibrational energy of Reiki which comes through. So even those 5 minutes are very, very strongly healing energies which flow through. So I highly recommend you make use of that Reiki grid, and you can use it anytime, as many times you want it, on any reading on the channel whenever I have put up one at the end. So you can have any intention, anything added for the release or asking to receive healing. Reiki will always work on your behalf for your highest good. And this orange tint, I'm kind of loving it as well when it comes through. It gives a lot of like a burst of sunshine suddenly comes in the reading, like the sun card. So that was the message, I think, which we were missing before. So as of now, officially, we have completed all the messages I feel that we were supposed to pick and share. So thank you so much, Pile 2. It was lovely to have you here. Thank you so much for your presence and being a part of this beautiful healing space of the Guidance from Divine Collective. I appreciate your presence. Thank you so much. Good luck, and I'll see you again in your next reading. Till then, take care. Bye-bye. Hello, my dear Paltry. Welcome to reading. If you picked up this beautiful card, the Fool, or the zodiac signs of Aries, Cancer, Virgo, or Aquarius, then this is your reading. And today's reading is coming for and from the Divine Feminine aspect, and some predictions around the work that is happening, what lies ahead, and what needs to be done as well. So the first message which is coming for the collective is of this new start with the Fool card, the Fool energy. The energy of trusting you are in safe hands, having like a leap of faith, and also the need of this new start. So something has to end and a new start has to happen. So maybe you have on your soul journey, on your soul cycle, in your life as the manifested reality, a cycle has completed and you're moving into the new. So there is a sense of this new start, something fresh, a new cycle. Even birthing as well is coming, like the creation aspect of the Divine Feminine. So let us see what specific archetype the message wants to come through from your Divine Feminine and for your Divine Feminine. So we have the archetype of Judge. Light attribute is balancing justice and compassion, managing the fair distribution of power. And if in shadow, then offering only destructive criticism, misusing business, legal, or criminal authority. Okay. So this archetype of Judge is very much involves compassion, as it says, the very heart space and Divine Feminine aspect. So all the three pals today have this message on their heart space. And for you as well, this is another confirmation that seeing life through the lens of heart space, like they're showing me there is an eye in the heart space, and that is the way of looking at things, is the new start, is the new trust and surrender and faith, the leap of faith. So there is this shadow attribute of judgment, of judging as an outlook which has maybe been released or is in the process of completion, but you're coming out of a phase or a way of living life where you were judging others or yourself or the work, the situation, and which was keeping you away from distance, like from the state of surrender and really trusting in universe, that the universe has your back. So now this thing is coming into fruition, into completion, a new cycle of the light attribute of the archetype Judge in the Divine Feminine aspect, from seeing from the heart space is what is coming. Let us also explore a bit of energy field on the alchemy side of things. What is happening behind the scenes and what to see and understand. So we have separation. So that is the distance which I was seeing when I was talking about your distance from the state of surrender. So there is a separation that has happened, and the separation has happened in this mirror reality of the dual nature of life. Yeah, so how this showing is this light is entering or has entered, and this new way of life is when you're finding a lot of differences. And I feel that is the prediction as well, which is coming, that the change in the difference of seeing how life was and how now the universe is creating this reality around you, the mirror reality, because what is inside is manifesting outside, matching the vibration which you hold. So this is the journey of staying in that new vibration and working on that new vibration and holding that vibration, so that the grip is enough that it starts building the outside manifested reality. So that separation, the distance of the surrender state of trusting the workings of the universe, the higher aspect of the God that you believe in, that is where this trust is coming, this new start is coming. And it's very much, again, heart center oriented. For some, it is a karmic clearing as well that has happened on the work that you have done on your divine feminine. So a lot of karmic debt has been paid, or a karmic clearing has happened, which is bringing this new chapter. And they're also saying that in this new chapter, whichever direction you choose to start, there's no wrong way. Yeah. So this change, separation, is bringing this new reality in place. So we have 2 cards. Okay, now these are very high vibrational messages, this deck, and I really want you to look at the art and receive as much information as possible. So the Holy Grail, expand your heart and mind. So this is exactly how we were picking this message of the heart, and now it is bringing this manifestation power of the mind as well, with the thoughts as well. So we have this chalice, the Holy Grail, which is full of birthing, the capability of birthing new life. This could also be the sacred vessel of the divine feminine, the womb. There is this prediction of new life coming as a new start, the birthing of new life. The gestation period of the what lies ahead is in safe hands. I'm also seeing, like, these are pheasants, but I also saw like 2 duck-like figures in this. So maybe duck has a meaning. I'm not picking on exactly what the symbolism the duck is bringing as a message, but yes, there is a presence of, maybe it's your spirit guide who's just wanting to show. Maybe you like watching duck videos and connect with their energies, and maybe they help you to connect with your heart space in a light, happy mood. I feel that could be a message. But yes, there is this vibration of love which is at the center here. So this cloud is in heart space, watching clouds and being creative, receiving messages by watching clouds is also coming through with this heart cloud. The power of manifestation, because the alignment of heart and space of mind is connected. Yeah, the release of this fear that has happened, the trust that has come, is what is bringing this energy. Then the next message is vision questing, karmic forgiveness, let go and let God. So the karmic message that we picked up before, this is a beautiful confirmation of that from Spirit. So thank you, Spirit, for this beautiful confirmation that this karmic release, this karmic debt has been paid, and there is the aspect of forgiveness. So I feel there was a reading before in which the forgiveness was coming through. It could have been on my Hindi channel as well, I'm not sure, but there is this message of forgiveness in the collective of both English and Hindi, where this heart space is being worked on right now. And the octopus energy also comes quite a few times in the readings now. So there is this, the insight energy, which is connecting you with a message of another pile. So if you feel you have another pile, then there is this extended message with the vision. But the karmic forgiveness is the confirmation from Spirit. And with the presence of the whale, how the whale can access the depths, but can also hold its breath for a long time. So how the showing means that this whale, which is a representation of your wisdom, of the trust and the faith in the universe, which comes through that, has been lying dormant for a while, which was lying deep, deep, deep hidden. And now this portal of love is being accessed, and you're coming out of this what are these? This all depth of the deep sea, and you're rising up and walking through this, swimming through this portal of heart chakra. That is the vibration of love and compassion. And it could be that release of the judgment that we picked up before, the shadow aspect, which is keeping you here. The octopus is also coming as a guide for some of you, because it's connecting directly with the third eye, with your third eye. So there is some kind of clarity and guidance which comes through connecting with Octopus Guide. And again, they're asking me to share this documentary, which I loved it. It's on Netflix, My Octopus Guide. I feel that's the name, where a deep sea diver goes into the sea and befriends an octopus. So that is a very moving, very heart-oriented documentary of that relationship, of that friendship with octopus. So if you feel drawn to this message, you can go and check that out. It's a beautiful, beautiful documentary on Netflix. I loved it. I cry every time I see it, and it's one of my favorite documentaries to go and look, to connect with heart space. Also, the presence of Holy Spirit is coming for some of you here with the white dove and in a protected space, which is the aspect of the divine feminine again. So I feel your connection with with God, with the higher aspect of who you believe in. Your faith comes very strong now, and because also of the karmic clearing that has happened, it is very much a free-flowing new start connection of faith and trust, as we channeled before as well, because of the separation that has happened from this the judgment and this duality of the nature, which is going to reflect in your manifested reality. Okay, so let's now look at this next deck of the deck of devas. It's a very high vibrational deck, not very readily available, and I love the energy of this deck, but I don't use it very frequently because I know that the messages are very unique and channeled and high vibrational, so it really comes through when the energy is really strong and wanting to come through. 2 cards, okay. So we'll read it intuitively. So we have number 41, and this is one of the devas on the card with the art. So the energy of this card is coming with one specific aspect of the need to keep your energy field cleansed with this. There is also the energy of fire element and the fire elementals, the salamanders, coming through this energy. There is the message of releasing sadness that has to come in predictions is also coming. So there is some separation still happening in releasing. Yeah, look, the candle just went. So yes, something has to be released and let go of, but it involves some sense of sadness. So let us bring some light on this matter. Let me get you a new candle and light it, and we will continue with this message. Let me keep this here. So we have new light coming in your energy field, just like the Fool card and the karmic release. Clearing space has been created for something new to come, is what I'm hearing. Also, the cleansing message, which they're reminding me, I have not expanded on that. The need of cleansing is coming through the violet flame. So if you work with violet flame, then this is really important to keep the vibration of your energy field clear and clean, as a prediction in the coming times for some time. Then the next one we have is number 66. Now this is how the energy of the karmic pool I'm hearing. This is the karmic pool. Okay, so have a look at this card. And there are a lot of, I don't know how much of it is coming in the light, a lot of souls, like ancestor souls, or also these are coming as not only as ancestors standing here in a big group, but the shadow aspects as well, the egos which are trapped, which are trapping the light, the energy of your consciousness in a deep dark state. So there is this ancestral healing which is coming in the prediction, my dear Pile 3, to follow this light of the consciousness which we have just lit. The sadness aspect which we were picking is also present in this. So this is like a deep underground cave, like a tunnel, and this is the karmic pool, is what they're saying. So there is this more karmic clearing, especially in the emotional side, because the heart portal is now activated and is expanding, and bringing the new start. So there is more karmic clearing coming, as ancestral healing for many, as this new start which is coming for many, which would be the release of many ego aspects which trap your the energy, the essence of the consciousness. So that'll be released, and then more expansion coming, the separation from those ego aspects coming. So please take it as it resonates, because these are very, very deep messages, and in a collective order of things, this cannot be pinpointed, but yes, we are seeing the big picture, the overall picture that the spirit is trying to bring forward for all of us here. Okay, let us explore a bit on this energy of the sadness which was they were talking about. Let us see if any insights can be brought forward for pile 3, please, spirit, on the divine feminine aspect, or the guidance, or predictions, or information. Again, 2 cards have come. So we have number 20. Oh, sorry. So suddenly there's something on the throat. I feel this blue is the message of the throat chakra. Let's first read and see what is there. Moving forward, the first step is taken within our stillness. Okay. So this is where the shadow of the ego, this is the guidance, which is showing you the way in a place where you may be feeling in this new start of finding yourself alone or lost, or feeling really, I do not belong here. So those kind of things on the emotional body can pop up, and but there is guidance available. It may be firstly just present in a shadow, like you cannot see where the eagle is, but you feel the presence. You can sense the direction it is showing you the way. You don't have to necessarily look up into the sky, but even if you look down on the ground, you still are connected with the guidance. And that is where the importance of this guidance is coming, that it's taking you into that, towards that light, out of this sadness. So the direction is shown, and it is happening in this moment of stillness, which is where this more karmic release is happening, and more of this let go is happening, coming out of the depth again. So it may be a new terrain you may find yourself in, pile 3, but it is the productive work, it is the soul growth that is happening there on the emotional body. And it is continuing more in the feminine aspect only, like the other 2 piles did have some messages on masculine as well, but yours is very oriented on the heart space of the divine feminine healing happening. Then the next one is false beliefs, number 13. Okay. We have a beautiful owl guide. And the message is, once the untruths that we believe about ourselves are illuminated, so are the ways we can release the false limitations they confine us to. So it's really the feedback of what you give to yourself. That is how they're showing it. A limiting belief that is going to be ready soon to be released from your heart space about your own self, which was really bringing this isolation energy, or I do not belong here, or like nobody loves me, or I'm not good enough. It can be any limiting belief, but in the heart space around your self-worth is mostly which is coming. The presence of owl is bringing a lot of wisdom, and also an acknowledgement of an owl guide, owl animal spirit guide that you can connect with and receive wisdom. And a new connection as well is coming, because the owl is also connecting with the Fool card, with the new start. So maybe a new guide as animal guide, owl spirit, is connecting with you in these times, my dear pal 3. We have a lot of information on this. Yeah, let's see. Okay, this one, sorry, they're asking me to go with another deck first. Right. So what does pile 3 need to know? We have basil, focus on finances. Okay, so I feel this is somewhat the predictions are starting to flow for you. Be careful in these times around finances, is what they're saying. The timeline is not still clear, but if I have to say, I'm hearing a month. So, this coming month, be careful with your finances, on your spending, the ego aspects of the impulse to spend, because they're showing me like for some of you here, shopping makes you feel better. Yeah. And this could be a thing that needs to be worked in the aspect of the desire and let go. So please keep an watchful eye over this urge to spend or shop. Basil is a very healing plant. You can connect with the energy of basil. Basil is also in Indian Hindu, not Hindu, in Indian, how do we say, the plant kingdom of the native. There is a Indian basil which is called tulsi, Tulsi. That is very healing. So if you can get hold of tulsi leaves or tulsi seeds, you can we can very safely consume them as well. So if not that, then basil is something which can help you. Some of these, specifically the shopping thing, and also helping you not to judge yourself if you find yourself in a weak moment that you did do that, even after knowing the guidance. That is all right. Forgive yourself. Do not judge yourself, because that is where you're coming out from, the shadow aspect, right? So this control aspect of the egos will happen. It will let go. It will be released. You will be separated from them. But yes, again, the throat chakra, they're saying that there's something in the throat chakra that needs clearing. So you can use the violet flame which came through here, or you can use the fire element, the salamanders as well, to ask them to clear your throat chakra in a meditation. They are amazing with clearing, the salamanders. Yeah, they are beautiful, beautiful elementals of fire who just cleanse and burn everything they need to clean. Then we have lavender, seek inner peace. So connecting with lavender with the guidance of inner peace, and it wants to sit on this card where there was this sadness energy we were picking, and the ancestral need of ancestral healing. So lavender is another plant you can use with aromatherapy, like using essential lavender oil in your bath, having like a cleansing bath. You can include lavender to calm you down as well when you're feeling this energy. Then clear quartz is coming with connect to your higher consciousness. So this is a crystal that you can work with during this time. So there are some predictions and guidance. It's a mix, I feel, of what lies ahead and how to help you with that is what is happening. Then we have another plant, hibiscus. Practice divination. So this divination for some is very strongly coming, is of runes as a divination. For some it is coming like I'm seeing, I don't know what to call them. Those are the shells, the white shells of, okay, I might have one. Please excuse me. Let me see if I can find one. I'm not sure if I have it, but it's the outer shell of a sea. We call it Kodi in Hindi, but I don't know. Let's see if I can find it. So this is the one I'm talking about. These are used in fashion beads as well, but these have a modality of their own. And it's a very ancient way of modality. So you can inquire about it online. I'm sure you'll be able to find how the ancients and the ancestors used these for a modality. And I feel you have a flow in this modality, and then the runes have come anyway. I have this clay quartz as well, which wants to come and join and start giving you this clearing in your throat chakra and your crown chakra. And then we have hematite, attain a good work and life balance. So hematite is a very grounding crystal. I'll show you what a hematite is if you have not seen it before. So this is a hematite. and it has a lot of iron in it, if I'm not wrong. So you can use this crystal as well for grounding. You just can't see it. It's dark there. Let me give it here. Yeah. So hematite and clear quartz are the two crystals that have come through. Hibiscus, lavender, and basil from the plant kingdom, the plant guides, the elementals of these are willing to help you to connect with them. And then there is this messages now coming from the tarot. Let us see. Okay, so we have Three of Pentacles. This message was in another pile as well, and I feel Three of Pentacles energy is connecting you to another pile. If you call to, you can go and have a reading there to receive more messages. But Three of Pentacles is talking about the importance of your connection with the guides. So in your pile 3, the zodiac has not come very strongly in comparison with the other piles, but the connection of the importance of connection of you with your guides is the most important in your pile. And that's why clay quartz has also included not only the throat chakra, but clay quartz is also bringing this crown chakra clearing to connect you to higher consciousness, because you do need this help and support of your guides, which is available. Then we have the sun. So this is again connecting with another pile. I think it was pile 2, the sun. But yes, if you're called to, but the message is for the collective, the bringing of this new light, walking towards the light. The message here is the sun. And importance of sun is also coming, like for some it is coming to so we have in Hindu tradition, we have a morning ritual of honoring the sun at sunrise. So when we wake up, we take a shower, and in our prayer and everything, our morning thing, and we take water in a bowl, and we pour that water towards where the sun is, and it's the honoring of the sun. It's the sun salute in a way, for asking for blessings and showing gratitude to the Father Sun. So I feel that is something important for you to connect with sun. If you're called to, you can give it a try. But yes, the importance of sun is coming with the full card of a new start is coming. New light is coming. So the separation that is happening is bringing this new light in heart space specifically. And again, being led by spirit is also coming with the child sitting on the horse. Yes, look, the beautiful blessings of not only the solar deity, but the new light helping you connect with the higher consciousness, with the modality, with the cleansing, like the violet flame. You might feel that it's very different. It's very more cleansing, the blessings of the new guides, releasing of these false beliefs and staying grounded. These all are blessings on your divine feminine. Yeah, and a lot of this energy of the deceit which is leaving. So it's not exactly deceit, but it's the trust energy which I'm finding, like to trust I'm in safe hands, the surrender state. More levels of more deeper work in heart space is coming with more trust as a new start. Yeah, lots of messages will be still coming for this guidance. So they are just saying, do not worry, do not be don't be anxious about it. It's all fine. You're in safe hands. They're saying again. Okay. Yes, the King of Wands. So here comes the connection of the masculine, which I was talking about before. So it looks like that there is some change, because the bottom deck energy is Death card. So there is definitely some change in the divine masculine aspect as well for you, pile 3, but not to the extent how it was coming in pile 1 and pile 2. But there is some work which has happened around this trust energy on the divine feminine aspect, and the next coming will include some of on the masculine aspect. Specifically, if it is relating with your ancestral healing, then they're saying that it is more importance on the masculine aspect when you are doing the ancestral healing around the trust and the heart space. So let us now give you your final card which is the collection of the readings on the channel. And I just feel the energy of this card. So if you're called, you can look at this reading. I'll link it in the description box below. So it is like the continuation of this message, or how your spirit team wants you to give more information. So we have Zodiac Capricorn, monthly predictions November. It's a very old reading, yeah. So there are some messages for you, pile 3, in this reading. I'll link it. If you called, you can go and have a look. And I would also like to remind you about the 5-minute Reiki space available at the end of the reading. So when your reading finishes, that 5-minute Reiki starts. And I would recommend you to use that healing space to release what is ready to be released, and to receive healing for the new start which is coming. For anything that you have found here, you can offer it in your intention and ask for any kind, any way the healing is required for you, by you. And any number of times you can use these Reiki healing sessions, because every time it is a new energy flow which is happening, though it is recorded in some time and space. But Reiki is beyond space and time. So that is how the intentions are always in the moment when you're receiving it. So Reiki is working on your behalf for your highest good, and it always brings down what is best for you. It can never harm you. So that was the reading, pile 3. I'm so happy that a lot of guidance has come, a lot of clarity has come of what lies ahead. Like in the beginning when I was talking about the predictions, I feel your pile had the most predictions and the guidance and help around the specific work than the other piles. It was like a mix of different readings today, but around heart space and divine feminine aspects. I hope you got some clarity and guidance and advice, and which will help you in your journey ahead. So welcome the new start. Good luck and best wishes from me on your new start. Till then, take care. I'll come back again with your more next messages in the next reading. Take care. Bye-bye. This is Holy Fire Healing Reiki. Whatever you have found in today's reading, or anything that you want to release, you can offer it in your intention and ask for healing. Now I will start channeling the energy. Just sit back, relax, and receive healing. It is done now. I'm sealing the session. So be it. We thank the energies. Take care. Bye bye.